Hey, I'm Claire McDonald. I'm from Insync Physio. We're here today to shoot a dynamic warm-up for Ultimate Frisbee. We're doing this because it's going to help loosen up our muscles, get our muscles activated before we play. It's also going to help prevent injury as well. So this should take about 10-15 minutes to do. So we'll get started. Okay, so we're going to get into starting the warm-up. When you first start out, you want to run for about 5-10 minutes, so a few laps around the field, depending on kind of the temperature and how you're feeling. Then as you get into these exercises, you're going to do each one about 20 yards or so, back and forth, sort of half of the width of the field. Okay, so we're going to get into our dynamic warm-up. So the first exercise we are going to do is going to be a side step with a nice big arm swing out to the side, making sure you're getting a big full arm extension. You guys ready to go? All right, so the second exercise we are going to do a skip with a nice big arm swing forward. So let's do that one. Something weird. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to do is a karaoke patterning. So we'll go one way on the way out and one way on the way back. All right, so next exercise we're going to do is going to be a high knees. So making sure your core is engaged. Nice high knees up to your chest. All right, so next one we're going to do is a butt kick. So with this one, again, you want to make sure your core is engaged. Nice tall posture, kicking right up towards your butt, okay? Okay, and back. So the next exercise we are going to do is a toe touch, which is really going to get our hamstrings going. So with this one as well, you want to make sure that you're balancing nice and well and controlling the motion. So ready? All right, so next one we're going to do is going to be a toe touch as we do a little bit of a hop forward, so a little bit of a bit of momentum going forwards. So opposite arm touching opposite foot. Next one we're going to do is a lunge with a bit of a spinal twist. So with this one, when you come down into the lunge, you want to make sure your knee is nice and strong and it's not transferring over into the inside of your knee and staying right over top of your toe. All right. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do is a hurdler motion. So on the way there, we're gonna go backwards, and then on the way here, we're gonna come forwards and rotate inwards, okay? Okay, and we're gonna go inwards. Next, we're gonna do like a knee hug, just to kind of warm up our hips, get them stretched out. Right. Next one we're going to do is a sort of a sky the disc. So you're going to come up with whatever arm you want to jump with the same knee coming up towards you, so that way you can get a little bit higher with it. Good stuff. All right, so this part of our warm-up is getting the arms nice and warmed up. So first we're gonna start with some arm circles going forwards. We're gonna do each of these exercises for about 15-20 seconds. And then we're gonna do backwards. The next one we're gonna do is just an opposite arm straight forwards and backwards. Okay, so we're gonna get into a bit of a sideways lunge, and then we're gonna pretend like we're throwing the disc each way. So we'll start going this way, and then lunge, and then we'll go this way. All right, and then we're gonna get into a bit of a spinal twist here, and you can kind of get the hips going a little bit so the motion comes all the way from your feet. Just get the back warmed up. All right, and then lastly, just to kind of get the blood pumping, we're gonna do some jumping jacks. Next one we're gonna bring our elbows up, shoulders up to about 90 degrees. One arm's gonna go backwards and one's gonna come down. And you're gonna quickly go like that, keeping the shoulders nice and square. Get the rotator cuff nice and warmed up. Good, and the last one we're gonna do for our arm warm up is a wringing out the towel. So an opposite arm going forwards and backwards. All right, good.